Hey, what's going on everyone? Anton Stettner here with the Real Estate Solutions Group. I wanted to bring to you guys a video that I've been meaning to make for a long time because I consistently get asked this question because, we do a lot of bank-owned properties, we help investors with foreclosures and short sales and things like that. And so we always get asked, what is the Washington State foreclosure timeline or process? Like, how does this process really work? It's unbelievably complicated is the moral of the story, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to break it down with you for just kind of a few simple steps so everyone have a basic idea of how this process works and what's happening during that foreclosure process. The first thing that happens when you're out here, this is, hey, I'm happy, I am current on my mortgage. All of a sudden you go non-current on your mortgage. Somewhere after the non-current on the mortgage is generally at that 60-day mark, you're going to receive what's called a Notice of Default. Now that Notice of Default, you'll hear people refer to it as the NOD. So NOD stands for Notice of Default. It's just a letter where the bank sends you, it says, hey, you are in default, we intend to accelerate your loan because you defaulted on its terms. Moving over to part two, basically what happens after your Notice of Default is your Notice of Trustees Sale. Your Notice of Trustees Sale is also referred to as a NTS. The Notice of Trustees Sale sets a specific auction date, and the Notice of Trustees Sale can be issued 30 days after the Notice of Default is issued. In the state of Washington, the Notice of Trustees Sale is a recorded document, and generally speaking, the Notice of Default is not. Then we have the period between the Notice of Trustees Sale and the actual auction date. What can happen during that period? So this is over here moving towards it. I'm going to come back to this in just a second. But your auction date, the initial auction date, must be at least 90 days after your Notice of Trustees Sale. It's on a Friday at the courthouse steps, and it may be postponed for up to 120 days. Now, what could kill something during that foreclosure process? If the bank decides to postpone it so they can delay this auction date to another time, or if they decide to cancel the Notice of Trustees Sale. Now the reason they would cancel it is you've caught back up on your mortgage, the short sale is being pre-approved, they've given you a loan mod. Those would be reasons they would cancel it. They're not going to cancel it if one bank sells the note to another one, generally speaking. I'm talking in big generalities here. Now what happens at the auction is there are two specific outcomes at the auction. So it's Friday, 123 Main Street is being auctioned off at the courthouse steps, and basically what happens is two outcomes happen. The property is either sold back to the bank or it is sold to a third party. And how that happens is the bidding process happens. So generally speaking, if they don't discount the bid, whatever mortgage is foreclosed is the amount of the opening bid, and the bank bids for themselves. So if the first mortgage foreclosed and it was $200,000, and it was Bank of America bids $200,000, and then the trustee goes in and allows someone else to buy it. So if someone else, an investor, bought it for $210,000, it would then sell to a third party. If no one else bid during the process, it would be sold right back to the bank for their bid for the opening bid amount. The bank can decide, though, to discount the bid. That's a whole different other conversation. What happens is once that bid is awarded, a trustee's deed is issued, and the property is no longer in the possession of the seller or the previous owner. It is officially owned by either the bank or the investor that purchased it. That's Washington State foreclosure timelines. If you guys have any thoughts, questions, or comments, leave them below. We will update you more as we go, and thanks for taking time to watch this.